Is that chemistry something that has to come naturally? Is that something that can be built? That understanding of each other's play?
I think it gets better. I think they are naturally... I mean, the whole Arsenal team, they can all pass the ball very well, passing the movement, fantastic. But those two especially just have this special connection, and you can see it. And Odegaard plays passes that other people probably wouldn't attempt, even if they could see them. And Saka knows to make those runs as well. So the combination is brilliant. Shades
of Robert Perez and Thierry Henry.
Going back to the day.
That sort of partnership, isn't it? I mean, you're talking about 36 passes between the two of them against Nottingham Forest, the third highest between two players in a Premier League game this season alone. But that chemistry, I mean, the ability to read each other's game to an absolute T-sharp. You've worked with some amazing players in your days. I mean, you think about Robson, Hughes, Konchesky. Is that chemistry sometimes just natural to you?
Yeah, I think you find some players are just on the same page and want to do the same sort of thing. I mean, I've played with fullbacks before, and you sort of go out and go, right, let's go and destroy this fullback between us. And I played with Dean Saunders quite a bit at Bradford, and it's like, yes, let's go and yip people. So you just yip, you're not even talking, you're just saying yip, 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 and it's like a pass around the corner. And you know, a bloke in the street wouldn't know what you're on about, but you do just sort of get on that wavelength and that level, and you know where someone's going to run, you know what someone's going to do. And
I'm curious to know whose sort of play do you read the best naturally? Like who's the best with you on that wavelength?
I don't know whether it's the best. It's just, I think it's just attacking footballers that understand what it takes to go past someone, and. I can't explain it. It's just I don't think it's a telepathy. It's just something that's in.
Have you ever felt like someone that you just had that chemistry with automatically on the pitch?
No, you tend to get it in little pockets. Yeah. So as a winger, you'll have it with a fullback, maybe with a midfield and with a centre forward, and between the 3 or 4 of you, or maybe 2 of you, you'll just have this sort of chemistry, this sort of telepathic thing where you just know what each other are going to do, what you need. Where, like with the centre forward, you know whether they're going to go long or whether they're going to go short. It's just little bits in games that just get you that little bit of an advantage.
I'm sure Gary will back me up on this one. As a defender, when you're up against that, it's horrible. I mean, man for man is hard enough against these quality players. But when you get these combinations of players that link up so well together, it's horrible to play against. And you're chasing shadows some of the time. It's really difficult.
Yeah, no, totally agree. And of course, you know, that's one of the biggest threats that West Ham have to deal with today, that understand. And, you know, there's lots of other combinations on that, or within that Arsenal group as well, that we maybe overlook because of the Odegaard, Saka right-hand side of the pitch is so good. But, you know, they're not short in other areas either, Arsenal.
But in terms of the imbalance of the attack, is there an argument that at times you think Martin Odegaard could drift around a bit more, maybe do a bit more damage on the left-hand side and open that up a bit? Because we know that Arsenal's attacks predominantly on that right side. It maybe at times makes them a bit predictable to opposition.
Well, it's not working too bad if it's predictable, is it? So, no, yeah.
At risk, let's just say at risk as being predictable. There you go, I corrected myself.
Yeah, but no, I think the balance within the side, you know, we do get tied up on stats a little bit, and just because they play a greater percentage down the right, that doesn't mean to say they're necessarily imbalanced, because their results say that they aren't.